Hi students, this is Miss Overly with lesson 9.1, Reflections. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to draw reflections on a coordinate plane, and for that reason, you will need some graph paper. So please pause this video until you're ready to go. First of all, a reflection. A reflection with a line is a situation such that the line maps a point to the image, and that point to the image is going to be equidistant. So if the point is on the line, then the pre-image and the image are on the same point. Or if the point does not lie on the line is perpendicular, has a perpendicular bisector of the segment joining the 2 points. So today we're going to focus our attention mostly though on coordinate grids. So, for example 1, triangle JKL has vertices as seen here. Graph that triangle first and its image in a reflection to the given line. So go ahead and first graph the triangle, pause the video, and then draw these two lines next to the triangle. X equals -4 and y equals 2. Once you've done that, let's focus on what you're going to do next. For part A, we're going to use the horizontal grid line to find a corresponding point for each vertex so that each vertex and its image are equidistant from the line x equals -4. So what you first plotted, that we call that the pre-image, what you're about to reflect over this line, x equals -4, is the image. So your pre-image we just denote with the points J, K, and L. Our image has the little prime signs next to it. So over this line, what you're going to do is you're going to count from J how many over to the right it was, and then a reflection over this line will go that far over to the left. Test yourself, see if you can do the same thing, only reflecting over y equals 2. Well, again, our pre-image is here in blue, and here's y equals 2. Your image should be the same distance away from y equals 2. Does yours look like this? We're going to do one other example, but first let's just talk about reflections in the x-axis. To reflect a point in the x-axis, all you're doing is multiplying its y coordinate by -1. So it's almost the opposite of what you'd think. So to reflect A over the x-axis, we multiply its y coordinate by -1. To reflect a point in the y-axis, you're multiplying the x-coordinate by -1. So again, it's a little bit opposite of what you would think. All right, and our final example says to graph each figure and its image under the given reflection. So here's the figure, graph those points, and this time we're going to go over the x-axis. And when we go over the x-axis, remember, we're multiplying the y by -1. So what I would recommend is just rewriting A prime, B prime, and C prime, multiplying the y by -1 to first see what it's going to look like. And you should have these points written out. And it does look like our image is actually reflected over the x-axis. All right, this time we're going to do a parallelogram over the y-axis. So again, I'd recommend when we're going over the y-axis just rewriting it, only multiplying x by -1 and then plotting those points. Does it actually check out? And it does.